guys, it is Shaz. Now if you want to learn how to do this evil clown look, keep watching. I tried to make this as easy as possible. I try to make it a little bit glamorous because I know a lot of people can't do extra scary looks or they don't prefer it and they're looking for looks for Halloween, so I hope you enjoy.
Alright guys, so I'm going to start with my Snazaroo white paint and I'm going to go all over my face with that. Now I'm using a flat concealer brush. They're not essential for applying your liquid based things, but you know what, it's just the first coat and we're only making a base with it. So you don't really need to stress about it, whatever works for you. If you want to use a foundation brush, you use that foundation brush. And sorry guys, I just wanted to comment on why my eyebrows were terribly laid. I don't know how to lay my eyebrows. I don't know how to do stuff like that. So yeah, it was so terrible. You don't have to do that for this look, because this look does require you to have eyebrows. I was just testing it out, and it was a flop. Terrible, terrible idea. Now I'm going in with my Real Technique sponge. I put a little bit of water on the paint because it is a water-based paint, and I really like this is because, you know, cream-based paints just wipe out and they're not really pigmented.
I look like Michael Myers. Oh god. Oh god.
I'm applying this all over my face, sparing no spots. Don't forget your ears, because if you're tying your hair up or so, you need to see your ears. Gotta get my daily dose of fat ass. Alright, now I'm taking my fabulous MAC lip liner in the color Currant. And you can use any liner that you like. It can be an eyeliner or lip liner, it doesn't matter. I'm mapping out my eyebrows. You can also do this as you are doing your glam eyebrows, because this is actually a glam look as well, believe it or not. And I'm also now mapping out my beautiful, beautiful grin. Now this doesn't have to be perfect at all. I'll tell you why. It's because you are going to go in with your black face paint soon, and obviously you can just fix it up as much as you like. Now I'm going in with my black Snazaroo paint with my flat concealer brush. Now the brand I'm using is actually called Crown Brush, and it came in a pack of 11 piece pack. Well, yeah, so I'm going all over inside, looking like Guy Fawkes right now, but it's fine, it's fine. Keep going, keep at it. Alrighty, now with that same flat concealer brush, I'm going into my eyebrows. You can also use a black powder, or you can do whatever you use, a pomade, whatever you do your eyebrows with. But I wanted mine to be a little bit more scary, so this is what I am doing. Now as you can see, like I left the fronts open because I'm going to fade them. Oh, and I'm using my same white face paint to put over my eyes just to make it a base. You can use your primers and bases. Now I am going in with my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm using an orange shade, which I am a big dum-dum. I did not show you guys the shade, but I will show it to you in a few seconds. Just wait on it. So I'm just putting that in my crease as a transitional shade. Now, as you can see, I am trying to make this glam as possible. Yeah, I'm really trying. Now I'm going in with a darker shade. It is a brownish shade. Same palette. I am so sorry. I should have shown it to you, which I will be doing just now. I promise you guys I won't be dumb. There we go. There we go. So that one. Mix with that one. And then mix with that orange on the top. The orange was my first shade. And now I'm going under my eyelid just for several more glam effects. And I'm taking my smaller flat concealer brush and I'm going in with Nyx Wicked in Kitten Heels. And if you have red face paint or red flash pigment, use that. I had nothing, literally nothing. I used it in my other looks, so I really need that face paint. So I'm doing my clown nose, making it flamey at the top. Just making it all around clowny, very clowny. Now I'm going in with my white face paint with that same concealer, small concealer brush, and just cleaning up the edges of my eyebrows. Yes, I cleaned my brushes in between. Please make sure you do that, otherwise you'll get mixes of colors. And I'm going in with my black to the fronts, kind of. but not really touching the fronts. Dig. Now I'm taking my NYX angle brush and now I'm really going to do the fronts. So I'm blending in my black face paint just to give it that glamish slay look. But this doesn't look really slayed. My eyebrows don't look like that in real life. And taking my white face paint and covering over my eyebrow creases that I made in the beginning because I know where I want them to be now. Taking my NYX Wicked Dreams palette and I am going in with the black shade with my Naked palette brush going under my eyelid. Now if you have eyeliner, please use eyeliner. I didn't want to use eyeliners because those contact lenses actually were itching the shit out of my fucking eye, so I didn't do that. And I'm going to put it in my crease just to give it a depth look again. Alright, now for some whimsicals, we're going to do the eyebrow creases. So we're going to go heavy at the bottom and fade it out to the top using the top of our flat Naked palette brush. You can also use an eyeliner brush for this. And we're going to put it on the bottom as well. Same method, deep and then fade it out and ends by the arches of our eyebrows. Then we're going in with kitten heels again. And we're doing our diamond eyes. Yes, so we start one half of it on one eye. Make it bigger, fatter, skinny, smaller, to your liking, but I felt it would look really creepy if I make it long. Oh, and just to mention, I am using a small flat concealer brush. Same one I've used before. Alrighty, now we're going to do the top of the diamonds on the top of our eyebrows. Just make sure they are lined up with each other. You don't want to look crazy by them being mixed matched. What kind of clown would you be? I know some of you are crying that I'm using my lipstick. I'm crying too. I'm crying inside. Alright, now we're going to make them longer for that creep effect. Going under my nose with the black shade of the NYX Wicked Dreams palette. And I am using my longer flat concealer brush. Also going under the diamonds. Under my eyes and the diamonds, sorry. Now taking my Wicked Dreams palette again, I'm using the black shade. That is the only shade I'm basically using. And I am going to add depth to my whimsical eyebrow creases. Alright, now this part I actually really wish I wanted to cut it out because it was a fail. But I didn't want you guys to not see the process of me doing anything and just seeing some random lines appearing there, some random shading. So I wanted to show you the process of doing that. You can do little small lines. I didn't have the right brush at the time. Alright, the teeth part. Okay, so I'm taking my Snazaroo paint again. I'm just mapping out where I want my teeth to be. I'm looking at a reference picture. You can get a reference picture as well. I'm starting with my 2 front teeth. And now I look like a rabbit. It's amazing. It's all amazing. Just remember to take your time with it. I actually, at first I didn't like it. But go very slow making it sharp, but remember you can always color it back in with black. And I'm mapping out the inside of my mouth because obviously my clown has to have lips. Something I do not possess. As you can see, I'm trying to sharpen them with my black face paint. That is like the best thing you can do. Now I'm carving out where I want my tongue to be. My clown needs to be this malevolent spirit. He needs to be a little bit cynical and look like he's mocking everyone. So there's his tongue. Well, what's going to start off as a tongue. So I'm just coloring it in white, just getting a good base for it. Then I'm going back over my teeth, just to get my teeth done first. Alright, now I'm taking my Holy Grail flash case by Switch Beauty, but you can get one from Makeup Forever, or I know a lot of knockoff ones there are, but I don't think you'd want to use those. And I'm taking the yellow and my white paint and mixing them together to give me this offish yellowish white for my teeth. You can just leave your clown's teeth to be white if you like, but I find it more realistic when you make it kind of bone color. Alrighty, now I'm sharpening my teeth again once more, just perfecting it. This is kind of like carving out your eyebrows. You know, you want to get the perfect shape for it, so that's exactly what I'm doing with my teeth. I need to stop saying teeth. Alright, now I'm doing my tongue. I'm taking Kitten heels again, and just making my tongue apparent. Alright, going in with Nyx Wicked Dreams. Naked Dreams. And I'm going in with the black shade once more. Just with the flat brush, making little ridges outside of the mouth just to give it that 3D effect, because your mouth can't just be stamped on there. Just go light to dark and blend it out at the ends. Give me some grin marks. Going in with the lines that I failed on, just making it a little bit wrinkly, give it some detail there. And going in with black on the bottom of my eyelid, just darkening in what I started in first place. And the top as well, giving it some detail. Alright, now I'm going to start with some veins, and I'm using the NYX Black eyeshadow, and you can't see it right now. The lighting is terrible because I'm using my phone. But you will see it in a second. Any minute now. There we go. So I'm basically just drawing squiggly lines and not being too harsh on it, being very feather-like. Just getting it a good way. I'm so disappointed that you can't see it. I'm very sorry. So you want to do that all over your face. You can do it on your cheeks if you like as well. Just gives it more of that realistic look, and it doesn't look like you just slapped on white face paint and that was it, and you called it a day. Right, now I'm adding some detail into my tongue. I'm going in with my white face paint, just smoothing it in the middle. And I'm building up the color once more, just so it gives that wet look. And last coat, and you can see it show up more often. Now I'm going to give the lips a little bit of gloss as well, because we want to look poppin'. As you can see, it gives more animation to my grin. Some sexiness. Alright, now I'm taking my angled brush and I'm going to make some eyeshadow liner. You can use your fake falsies eyelashes. I didn't have eyelash glue, so I didn't put on any eyelashes. You can also use your eyeliner if you want to make this a little bit more of a deep look. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep it more scary than glam. Guilty! So you can do whatever you feel. And I'm going so fast. Sorry. Now I'm just adding details to my veins. I did such a shitty job. But you know what? Take your time with this. Don't use such a big brush like I did. It just looks like I dotted spots on there. But just shade in between. Give it some depth to it. And now I'm taking mascara. Still trying to attempt to make this glam. And putting it on my eyelashes. And I'm taking my white face paints and putting it on my neck. Again, going in with the sponge and my black face paint. Making my stripes and making it pointy at the end. Just giving it a very whimsical look. Now, I didn't want to make this part perfect just because I wanted to have this grudge effect to it. I'm going to take my flat concealer brush and start making the ruffle ends. Alright, now I'm taking my black eyeshadow and I'm just adding some ruffle texture to my little ruffle. Alright guys, I know this is not realistic as hell, but you know what? You can make it your own. You can make it really realistic. I was actually so tired. Please forgive me. Now we're going to... Okay, we're still shading there. Okay, we're going to add some shading on the bottom of the ruffles. Give it a 3D effect so it doesn't look plain and simple. Alright, now I'm taking some fake blood after I made myself a creepy hand. And put it all over my face. Just give me a killer look. And all over my neck ruffles. Ooh, my mother would have killed me if she found out I took her cleaver. But I used my cleaver and put some fake blood on it. Just gave it more of a scary time. And basically that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.